Loose articles are not permitted.
The way they place Griffin and all their coasters is amazing. Like, look at this. Like, there's a bridge overpassing the first drop. There's a bridge and like overlook where you can get sprayed by the splashdown. Everything about this builds up so much climax. They have like this whole plaza. It is really beautiful just how they do everything here. So, yeah, I got a front row ride on it. It's my second ever dive coaster after Sheikah. And I like Sheikah more, honestly. This is just not, the versions weren't the most comfortable, honestly. They were fun, but I didn't love it. I think the drops were great. I love the first drop. The first drops and the older strings has so much air time. But yeah, overall, Invader is still easily my favorite. I know it's like a terrible opinion, but like, you know, whatever. I think people are just sleeping on that ride. And just to give you another look at the whole plaza here, because I really do love the French architecture, and even when like the stations don't have a ton of theming, like, you know, some do, obviously, like Verbolten and Alpengeist is pretty good, but Griffin doesn't have as much, but all the buildings have very distinct architecture styles from each other, which I think is awesome. So for lunch I'm having from Trapper's Smokehouse over there in the New France section. Got the brisket, comes with bread and fries, barbecue sauce, with the side of fried pickles, because I haven't had those in a while and those are a personal favorite of mine. So I'll tell you guys how it is, and then afterwards I think we're gonna go hit up Celtic Fire Irish Step Dancer show. So I just had my lunch. It was really fantastic, which is what I was expecting, so it was great to have those expectations met. Now we're going into Ireland, leaving France behind. Beautiful area, by the way. Might be my favorite area of the park. I don't know, it's hard to tell. Look at that, that's Finnegan's Flyer over there. That means we're almost in Ireland. And this I remember, and it looks like it still is, it's kind of like a dead area of the park, but of course dead area does not mean it's bad at all. It just means it's more tranquil. There's a lot of animals, exhibits and stuff like that. It's really beautiful. Not a ton of big headliner attractions besides Finnegan's Flyer at the end. But that's okay, because you got like little beautiful touches of theming, like this guy right here. And again, animals, look at this. Oh, and the street performers, that's awesome.
Why is your camera fluffy?
Oh, this to block out the wind on the microphone.
It's a windscreen. Oh,
yeah.
right there. Oh.
So that's awesome. There's like street performers, and look, I don't know if we can see them from here, but got wolves for a second. I want to show you guys. Pretty sick. Yeah, we're heading over to Celtic Fire, try to hit that show up to, you know, digest and whatnot, and then yeah, I'll catch up with you guys after and tell you how it is. But yeah, wow, this is just beautiful area, steep downhill. Whoa, we're running with the camera. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'll just show you guys this first. That is gorgeous. Jeez. This park just gets more and more beautiful. So they didn't allow me filming during the show, but it was really, really well done. I was impressed. Of course, you know, it's not going to be like a Scorsese picture or anything like that, you know. But it really succeeds in like the spectacle and stuff. And, yeah, this is definitely one of the best theme park shows I've ever seen. I thought just the dancers were great. The singing was phenomenal. With them, which was really impressive. And you're still in the Irish theming. The set is really impressive. I took a picture of the set before the show. A band playing here too. Yeah, overall, this Ireland section is really, really awesome. I forgot how cool it is. That's awesome. Wow. Pretty awesome how the theming just like continues. Ah, this is where it is. Closed for this event? You mean it's like closed forever? Or so we think. That's too bad. I would be curious to try this, but oh well. I think I'm going to Loch Ness Monster next. There's so many bridges in this park, and look how beautiful it is. It just keeps on getting better. I'm about to make the full loop back to the front of the park, so I'll pretty much see everything now. Yeah, wow, this has just been a really great day so far. Even though like the coasters haven't even really wowed me, besides honestly Invader, like it doesn't really matter when the park is this beautiful. So I just did my final coaster, or new credit for me of the day, Loch Ness Monster, back row. That's great. I love that. I did not think my top two so far, besides the Palace Chariot, because again, I haven't been on that in 9 years, so I'm going to that now. Don't know how it's going to be. I did not think my top two was going to be Invader and Loch Ness Monster. That's just so odd, but hey, Loch Ness, sputter smooth. Those loops pull some great G's. It's not too long, not too short. And the drops in the back row, oh my gosh, even though they're over the shoulder restraints, you're flying out of your seat. It is so fun. Yeah, definitely a big fan of that ride. And I'm excited to see how a Palace Chariot stacks up. So thankfully the lines have not picked up so much actually. Since the last time I vlogged, I went on front row, Loch Ness Monster, did a POV video, so you guys can expect a few POVs from this park. Yeah, that ride's phenomenal. People don't talk about that enough. Like, my top three is so weird here. Palace Chariot, Invader, Loch Ness, but you know what? Those three rides are so fun, and they're just the most re-rideable too, which is a big part of why I love them so much. But yeah, so they've been really fun. And then I just did a Pompeii again. Got more wet this time. Really good time. I love that ride. And it's great theming, and it's a great way to cool down a little bit without getting completely soaked. Heading now to Apollo's Chariot for a front row ride. Excited for that. I've never been on that front row, and I'm gonna do a POV video there as well. Second ride of the day on that one. Lines have been pretty good, which is awesome, and short lines for Apollo's especially. Wow, Apollo's Chariot front row is so fun. This thing is one of the most graceful coasters I've ever ridden. Butter smooth in the front and back, at least today. No roughness whatsoever, just phenomenal ride. Not the best Phenom Hyper I've done, but pure straight fun. Definitely the best coaster in the park, and I think it's really an elite coaster. I know some people are mixed about it, but I am a huge Apollo's Chariot fan. It's so funny how my opinion has changed on it so much. We even actually got a photo of myself on it, so I'm going to show you guys that in a second. And I'll do a side-by-side comparison because I actually got the photo when I did it as my first real coaster ever and was terrified out of my mind. Look at that, there's me recording my POV right there. And I'll show you the other original from 9 years ago. This will be on the screen now. So, Rock Tower was, alright. I understand the hate if it's in terms of the restraints. Those things are brutal as hell. Here's for Bolton. Yeah, those restraints hurt like crazy on just the shoulders. They pin you down. But the drop and the rotating aspect of it so you could get that amazing view, like just above everything else in the park, was pretty phenomenal. I love the view, especially at Pantheon, just to see that ride. And sitting idle and all. But, yeah, no, I thought it was pretty cool. I did a POV of it. Definitely not the best drop tower. Definitely not like the most intense, despite its tall height. But it's not bad at all. It's hard to mess up a drop tower completely, even if the restraints are garbage. This shop is beautiful. Oh my gosh. It's like a legit like luxury German shop. Even has a Christmas section all year round. And it's just in the middle of a theme park. I love this about Busch Gardens. Look at this. These are beautiful. Got toys. Game of Thrones. Isn't it funny that the German section named the Game of Thrones? It is funny. Game of Thrones is not German. Oh, jeez. This is amazing. Just like, if you just walk around Busch Gardens, you can just not even go on a ride and you'll, oh look, there's me. You'll, and just find these random things. Like this little nook of this one store in the German section. The scoot was very fun. Long line, but don't get super wet. Nice long ride, a little bit touches of feeling. Very fun. Look at this. Our new friends. We got some makes me wanna take nice. I'm loving this. It definitely has like a Canadian vibe to it. Look at this.
Maybe it's the freedom.
I guess this works as the frontier section of the park in a way. It is the frontier of
Maybe it's
Europe,
that
which is
shady
pretty
spot
sick.
where we park the truck when things get hot.
I don't ever have a heart to sing your love to me, please. Then you pick the deep blue, fairly just started off soon. Alright, I think you guys are gonna remember this next one, so repeat after us.
Just had from Marco Polo's marketplace right over here. Mongolian sampler, you know, in the Asian section of the whole dinner area, which you can see right there. It's kind of like a food court style thing. Solid food, nothing spectacular or anything. Thought there was more hype for this place than there actually was, but it's a great eating environment. You see the Italian band performing like right over there. I shot some video earlier in the day, which you saw from that band, so yeah, pretty cool. This can be an exciting video to put on the channel. As you see, at night, front row, on some past fireworks just start. It is insane. These are so cool. It's such a great to the day. That was awesome. Look at that. That is a beautiful light display on Escape from Popeye. Wow. This monster at night, front row. Oh my god. It's the weirdest coaster ever. I don't know what aerodynamics was thinking of, or anyone was thinking when they built it. It's such a cool use of the terrain. It's such a bizarre ride. Look at that. We've got Griffin and the moon. I love the lights on Griffin, like I said before. Focus on me. Let's get Griffin going up and dropping. But yeah, Loch Ness Monster, it's just such a weird ride. It is one of my favorites, like in the park. One of my favorite spots I've ever been on, honestly. Like, it's just, every single thing that happens, and especially in the dark, is just so unpredictable. It's like, let's just throw in a second lift hill. Let's just randomly give you insane ejector air time. Let's throw in a massive double helix in a tunnel. It's just like, I don't know what they were thinking, but I love it for that. Well, yep, that's the day. Sorry this park experience got so long, but it was just an exciting day. I mean, I haven't spent a full day at an amusement park in forever, and been at a theme park in like 4 years. So yeah, it was so exciting. This was amazing. Busch Gardens Williamsburg, easily a top 5 park for me. And it's not even like the coaster collection is that insane. It's just very consistent, and the park in general is just beautiful. It's a pleasure walking through. I love it so damn much. Thank you guys for watching.
Come here.
This is the Coaster Craze signing off. Goodbye.